Welcome back. At the India Today Conclave South 2021, we had Reema Karingal actor, singer Chinmay Sripada and producer Dhananjayan, who spoke about the advent of OTT and the kind of impact it had on theatre business. Let's quickly take a listen. It doesn't seem like the industry was also very open to the OTT industry. It somehow looked like the film industry at large, even though at that point in time theatres were closed. There were so many restrictions. People could not go to a theatre to watch a film. So OTT platforms could have been the best option, but yet the big players resisted the OTT platform. Was it more like you didn't want another medium to flourish? Was it personal, for personal benefit that many of the big players, I'm saying not you, but the industry per se, didn't really open up to it. Even till today, there are several films, big budget films that are ready and made, are waiting for theatre release. They don't want to get on the OTT.
Okay, you have a point on it, but look at from the other side. There are thousands of theatres in India. Let's look at it, around 10,000 screens. Each screen, depending on, there are 20 people working there. What will happen to this entire segment of theatres? They will all close down.
Are we really giving producers the credit to, to be honoring the
No, you have to balance it. I'm talking about you have to balance it. You can't give all the big content which has to be seen in the big screen. You start offering in the OTT. Then what will happen is, everybody will say, I'm very comfortable sitting at home watching an OTT every film. OTT is meant for specific niche content, is fine. If you're going to give big artist content in OTT, the audience over a period of time going to say, I will watch every film in OTT. Please give me an OTT, they will start saying. So earlier, when the pandemic time, it was more of niche content, unique content, which is in the OTT. People started loving it, and web series and all the new original films and all is fine. But suddenly when the films, which are meant for big screen, started coming into the, OTT platform, audience mindset is completely changing. Today, I can tell you, a lot of audience across the country are saying, please give me in OTT. I can sit at home and comfortably watch it. True. Not once or twice or thrice.
True.
Then what will happen to the theatre business?
That as an audience, as a cinema goer, I'm a very, very average audience, right? Very average. I'm not the thinking audience and all that. I just want to go to the theatre, have fun. But I still believe that a huge part of our Indian films is about community experience. You'll actually enjoy a film far more in a theatre than sitting at home. And there are some of us who are looking for the community experience of watching it with other people in a theatre versus just sitting at home and watching something. And the reverse has also happened. Something that we did not enjoy so much in a theatre, we have actually enjoyed all over again when sitting at home and watching, saying, why did I not like this film? It's actually a good film. So sometimes the community watching can either ruin it for you or make a film for you. So I believe there are no straight yes or no answers to this. That's the only problem with this.
I'd like to point out, Mr. Dhananjay said niche audience for the OTT. I don't think OTT is any more niche. It's as commercial as can be today, and that's precisely what this film industry may have been wary of, because it would eat into the profits, and the industry is large. But on the contrary there, several small-time stars have been given that kind of platform. Like a Gaurav from White Tiger. Look at the recognition that he's got through OTT. Would you believe that OTT was necessary and it's just speeded up the process to democratize the industry today?
Yes, I definitely do think so. Just hopping on back to the last thing, if you forget the business side of it completely, and if you're looking at just the psychological effect that it had on theatre owners, since they have a system in place and suddenly they see it slipping right in front of their eyes, I understand why they did create such a hue and cry in the beginning. And I think we all really thought this would end in a month's time and we could all release films. But then when it kept on, almost 8 to 9 months of lockdown, and at that point we didn't have a choice but to release films on OTT platforms, because we had to look at the larger picture. We had to look at the industry as a whole. And coming to this question, I think it has most definitely helped democratize the whole film industry. And yes, it has. So I would actually want multiple platforms like theaters and OTTs to thrive together, because like you said, there is a niche audience too, because OTT platforms host all kind of content, not just mass films or superstar films. You get new content. I was going to give you an example of The Great Indian Kitchen that happened in Malayalam cinema very recently, which was not picked up by the big players, was not picked up by any...
What a hit it is.
What a hit it was. And then television channels picked it up after it became a hit on OTT. I think that was the first time something like that's happened ever.
So you believe content is king?
I do believe content
that's
is
above
king.
all.
I think content is king any day it is, and I really, really hope all television channels to OTT platforms do give that chance to small players. Look at the content. If that works, why don't you pick it up? Why is it always about stars? Because the audience is looking at content. Great Indian Kitchen proves it. See You Soon proves it. There's so many films that proves it.
Top musician Yuvan Shankar Raja really set the mood for the India Today Conclave South 2021. Let's cut across.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.